The whole explosion earlier.
That's what
For everybody who's listening and they're watching, we had a bit of an accident here, so it got kind of wet. The couch got kind of wet, so we're sitting on the couches, and now I'm going into this whole period thing. It's like, it's awkward.
This guy didn't put on his pad properly.
One looks like he tampons it.
Yo, that's crazy. Don't do that. That's nuts, bro. That's a real question, though. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, hold on. So not to be intrusive. So like she had
no,
it,
she hadn't. No, not she hadn't had it yet.
Okay.
But this is just in case, like a preparation. Like, get used to carrying this with you. This is what it's for. Yada yada yada.
But what would give her, like? Is it just the age, or is there a conversation?
It might just be the age, because from what I understand, it might just be the age. So when I asked my daughter like how she feels about it, if she understands it, how much her mom explained to her. And she's answering all these questions, sorry. And then I also said to her, like, don't think that you can't talk to other females within our family too. Like, you have your aunt here, you have your cousins you can speak to, because they dealt with the same thing. And she's like, oh, mommy did say that I could even ask them. And she said specifically because from what her mom told her, my older sister must have shared with her at some point that she got hers really young. So then it got me thinking, I don't even know when my sisters would have gotten theirs.
Really?
And it's not like we had these conversations before.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like, are there signs that I should be looking for? And I don't know if this grumpiness in the morning thing might be tied to it. I have no idea. But it's just funny how the period pouch thing happened, and I'm identifying this grumpiness thing. So is this just what it's like? I'm gonna have to see this other side of my daughter now when she's in this mood, this space, and then how did we get here already? You get what I mean?
Time, fam.
And then it made me think about this guy, because I'm like, yo, isn't your daughter a year older than mine? And you haven't gotten this far with any of that stuff?
I had a conversation with their mom. I was actually trying to look that up when I did that. I think it's been like a year or two. And I was just like, when do you want to be able to have that conversation with her? And then she's like...
Just specifically the period thing?
Just knowing about it. Like, I feel like she should know about it and not know about it when it's happening.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? So, I don't remember exactly how the conversation went, because I didn't find it right now. But ultimately, she said, I'm going to wait like another year, because she doesn't want to bring it up, because then that might make it come early or something like that. Like, I don't remember what she was saying exactly, but something, like, I'm not trying to make her look bad, but like something like that.
Yeah,
like, she didn't want to have the conversation
like some manifesting type thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
So she's like, she'll wait for it or whatever. I'm like, all right, just let me know. And then I want to be active in that whole conversation too. And I just remember like vaguely like her asking me like why. And then I'm like,
who?
Like,
their
mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, because I don't want there really to be anything that she can't talk to me about.
For sure.
And I want to be able to, I'll be limited, but
in perspective,
but I mean, I still want her to be comfortable enough to 100%. Be like, yo, I can talk to this guy about anything.
100%.
That's how I was looking at it. And then I was also looking at it like, I'll just learn whatever I need to learn.
100%.
Yeah. This is interesting though. How much? Go ahead.
How did she feel about you even questioning that though?
I don't know how she felt.
That you think it was just
that'll forever
went right over her head type joints?
I don't know. I think it was more like surprise that I'm bringing it up, if anything.
Did you find that often throughout your relationship? What? That whenever you express certain things, she'd be taken aback? Like, or why?
Yo,
like, well,
I'm not saying this to like duck your question. I try like to not really remember much. Like to me, it's like it's such a blur now. Not like a blur, but I'm making it into a blur. Because I feel like if I'm to have this conversation with this person and be like, "Yo, remember this, that, and the third," I don't even think she's gonna be able to remember half this stuff or deny it. So it's like, why am I holding on to this memory? You know what I mean? But there's
even the good stuff though.
Yo, it's so hard to really try to remember the good when like the bad like it just shadows it like crazy. And so it's just kind of like it could have been good right now the way that I look at it. Like when it ended, I wasn't looking at it like now we gotta be arch nemesis or any of that stuff. I was still looking at it like, yo, we can be friends. Like I have a pretty good like a pretty good acquaintance, right? Like I don't want to say friend, but like I meet him quite regularly at like when I'm playing cards, right? So I go to the spot and play poker, and he's out there. All right, cool. So he's divorced, and his words, yo, me and my ex are like best friends. And I'm like, that's so dope. Like, that's so dope. And not for me, not for her, but for the kids, yo. Like, you know how amazing that'd be for kids? And I have this next homie too. Like, and then she's like, I wanted to make sure that we're able to have something for the sake of the kids to give them somewhat of a normal. So at least like the 4 or 5 of us, whatever, how many kids, I'm being big on purpose, could go out as a unit, not necessarily a family. And when I hear these things, I'm just like, yo, that's so mature, bro.
It is. Like, even the verbiage.
Yeah, so when you say, like, whatever you're saying, I'm just looking at it like, yo, you're, like, it's just so sad to me. Because I just look at it like, it could have been so much more. But, whatever, man. Maturity's like that's what it is.
It's still early. And when I say early,
I don't think so.
You don't, well, what I'm going to ask is, do you think there's ever a point where you can possibly be a unit? We're not necessarily best friends.
Now I'm over it.
Okay.
Now I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
Like I said this quite literally, like as soon as it was happening. Maybe too soon, I get it. But under the circumstance at the time, is like, yo, everyone doesn't have to get along. You could have a clean break. But and then that's the crazy part to me too. I feel like I'm the one that should be pissed off if anything. But anyway, that's perspective too.
Yeah.
But now I'm at a point where I'm like, now for what?
Yeah.
So yeah. And I bet like, I don't even want to say this. I can see that being like the reason for the other person now to like want to almost do that. Because when it's an original idea from moi, nah. You gotta hear it from like everyone and their mother first.
Yeah.
So
the source matters.
Yeah. I don't understand that either. I don't get that concept. Anyway, as I digress. Yeah.
This also comes at a time that I just started watching a show called Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
I don't know if none of you guys have seen it. A couple people have recommended it. I remember seeing it on my Disney Plus. Well, not my Disney Plus, because you know the ones.
I know the ones.
But I never bothered taking a look at it, but then now a couple people have come back and said, yo, watch it, it's a good show, yada yada yada. So I'm trying it out now. I'm on like episode 3. I'm not invested, but I'm still interested enough to keep going. But this happens in the episode.
What part?
The daughter has her first period and she's with her dad. The parents are going through a separation.
Ooh, in the middle.
And the mom was tied up with she's a lawyer, so she was in court. So he's calling, not getting a response, and he has to deal with it. And it's kind of like, damn, yo. But it played out, and it's funny how I'm watching that while that happened, and then that happened. You get what I mean?
It's funny how art imitates life sometimes in real time.
Exactly.
Yo, that's hilarious that you just said that part.
I also remembered an episode with a girl when I was in middle school. She got hurt. I don't think it was her first one, but her period came at school and she wasn't prepared for it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad still.
Jeez, I've never experienced anything like that.
Nah,
thankfully.
It wasn't good, yo.
Poor thing.
Exactly.
Like that's especially where we went to school.
Exactly.
Jeez.
That's a core memory that I think will forever stick with a lot of people.
Damn. So knowing that now and then watching over time, do you think that might have
affected her?
I was gonna say stained her experience.
That would have been the right word.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, do you think she was traumatized to a degree? Like, do you think she carried that a little bit?
For sure. I don't know how long she carried it, but it definitely lasted a while.
Man. Yeah.
Like, I still remember this girl that pissed her pants.
Me too.
What?
Yeah. Grade 5.
I got a grade 3 story, a grade 4 story.
Grade 5's kind of late.
I was going to say grade 5 is...
She had her
3,
she had her hand up.
Nah, this is way...
Oh, but wait. Was she denied?
Not denied, just never got called on or something.
Nah, mine is worse, though.